Amen Dewa Sho, 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 Amadevasho, Amadevasho, Amadeva, Amadevasho, Amadevasho, Amadeva, Amadevasho, 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 Amadevasho. Oh, Amadeva, oh, Amadeva, oh, Amadeva, oh, Amadeva, oh, Amadeva. Okay, now we practice Lama Chupa Tsok Offering. Okay, today we finish, and then we need Ngana Chakra Tsok Offering Puja. Everybody have sadhana, Lama Chupa sadhana. Flower. Everybody have sadhana? Ready? Okay. I just recitation Tibetan. Then you want to follow Tibet also can, or you want your own language also can, no problem. Your choice, you know. But the cannot is it's two language because not enough time, you know. Only one time, not two time. Cho son gong de lama la jan cho ban de da jan che nyang tang ka jan ro ro lama san je zhe zong sa cho son gong de lama la jan cho ban de da jan che nyang tang ka jan ro ro sa Lama Sanje Drupson Sa Chosan Gonde Lama La Chancho Bande Dajam Che Nyam Tanka Chandro Drusa Lama Sanje Drupson Sa La Dame Yen Chubede Chana Sa La Mebe Nam Ke Kang Gon Cha Jurji Namo Ranan Chaya Ya Namo Bangava Dembeza Saran Chamardane Tatangadaya Arhade Sayang Sambudaya Deya Tawan Bezen Beze Mahan Beze Mahatin Zon Beze Mahan Beyan Beze Mahan Bodhi Tsudan Beze Mahan Bodhi Mendro Pasam Jamanan Beze Savaka Avarana Bejotan Beze Yesova Namo Ranan Chaya Namo Bangava Dembeza Sanra Pramadane Tathankadaya Ade Sayan Sambudaya Deyata Om Bezen Bezen Maham Be Mahatin Zom Bezen Maham Beyan Bezen Maham Buddha Tsudan Be Maham Buddha Mendro Pasam Dramanam Beze Savagam Avaranam Beshodanam Beze Sova Namo Rana Jaya Namo Bangavadim Bezo Sana Chamadan Tatangandaya Ahade Sanya Sambadaya Deyatawan Bezen Bezen Mahadin Zon Bezen Maham Beyan Bezen Maham Buddha Tsudan Bezen Maham Buddha Mendo Sandramanam Beze Savakama Beshodanam Beze Soha. Rani Kije Yadan La Save Don Karen Chin Chong Ye Wan Tse Bedan Yen Tsav Lama Dan Yin Mi Jan Juan Je Den Sem Jiang Gong Gom Do Kaman Tsin Be Ze Jin Ba Le Chen Dan Zhuo Qu Ge Shang Ga Dan nghe đón rơ bơ ca ta chö bê ma ca đón a đen wan yö phân chân vê đơn đơ đen đen sa chê đô yö yö tê la tập yö gom bê la ma đan chê chö đun chö sê chân chen vê ko đun ya yen yong sen chö bê đơ đen yö đan la đun chö sun chö sun jê trên bon tan trên nê san yê ghê lê hôn chê rang đà yê yê jên rang tôi chờ rằng ai giáo anh cho bà chị cho sân ra sân chẳng dùng khổ đàn chị ngõ môn đàn chẳng thể ghê chả là rồi lại diễn diễn nên đời khi sơ sơ đông ơn trở đàn thôi dễ con bên đền thô san dễ bê khởi dễ đền bà rì dồ san yé yong đền phong bố đàn nhé là xin đơ trang nhã lệ dễ cha dễ bê za sa ma za bê ma ka ma la yé sa đong a đơ bố bà đơ za xin can giang son chuyện yan xa sơ tàn chế chế đô bê trên tàn mai men trên trên dối xa dì nhẹ ya rô mô chế nam kê kham quang quang đê đa kên bê Oen gara bandarana sabaravar argam bandem be be dem be alogen gende neve şarda bardı zaso 加别西拉别人见到，摘西拉当在耶拉索巴，大流浪的亚瓦那拉恩布。同孙说家农在面着了，热热冷当冷天那从不着，那从东阳的明年节了，不就夜郎我这等的做。三的些空的拉玛拉，高僧热月当为强财西，那三孙求念将尊求，多孙姐姐得当所下，三生在不来也让，得生却将可罗可瓦当。多尔杰森将我往错耶稣，可是那么给做将做工，高僧公巴拉米陀经哦。恰为恰见恰见拉玛耶，让将做的家外界耶稣，用的将做然因的年呢，杨家因兰本的家。南无个人别在这个这罗迦那他人那些人们啷个人嘛们这是的帕拉，南无个人别在这个这罗迦那他人那些人们个人嘛们这是的帕拉。南无个人别在这个这罗迦那他人那些人们啷个人嘛们这是的帕拉。南无个人别在这个这罗迦那他人那些人们啷个人嘛们这是的帕拉。南无个人别在这个这罗迦那他人那些人们啷个人嘛们这是的帕拉。南无个人别在这个这罗迦那他人那些人们啷个人嘛们这是的帕拉。南无个人别在这个这罗迦那他人那些人们啷个人嘛们这是的帕拉。南无个人别在这个这罗迦那他人那些人们啷个人嘛们这是的帕拉。 Oh, Namo Garam Bezadriga Trulojana Tarana Shiran Sinde Pala. Oh, Namo Garam Bezadriga Trulojana Tarana Shiran Malangara Muhammad Sinde Pala. Oh, Namo Garam Bezadriga Trulojana Tarana Shiran Malangara Muhammad Sinde Pala. Om Namo Garam Bezadriga Trilojana Dharana Hiramalangar Mahamandra Siddhe Bala. Om Namo Garam Bezadriga Trilojana Dharana Hiramalangar Mahamandra Siddhe Bala. Om Namo Garam Bezadriga Trilojana Dharana Hiramalangar Mahamandra Siddhe Bala. Om Namo Garam Bezadriga Trulojana Dharana Shiramalangar Mahamandra Siddhi Pala. Om Namo Garam Bezadriga Trulojana Dharana Shiramalangar Mahamandra Siddhi Pala. Om Namo Garam Bezadriga Trulojana Dharana Shiramalangar Mahamandra Siddhi Pala. Om Namo Garam Bezadriga Trulojana Dharana Shiramalangar Mahamandra Siddhi Pala. Om Namo Garam Bezadriga Trulojana Dharana Shiramalangar Mahamandra Siddhi Pala. Om Namo Garam Bezadriga Trulojana Dharana Siddhi Pala. Okay, PG number 19. Om Bezara Amarda Kundrale Hana Hana Hombe Om Subha Vaishada Sava Dharma Subhava Shuddha Om Tombe Mangle Yangle Ramle Meye Jankorden Kamle Tube Jebesan Ale Duba Jekala Namaravutan Soyere Membera Shamanamle Libarche Shinranadan Jansen Jensen Nancy Wezanada Kohaka Meda Balan Lanchinche Shana Mam Laman Banda Simle Kanju Da Jule Ye Yung Ad Kadeye Korvus On Demane Baranye Tabo Longe Hong Hong Xie Bebe Long Yu Me Barde Tu Ba Zhi Xian Zi Nan Ko Ma Da Jun Jiang Ye Zhen Dan Yang Sar Len Chu Jar Kun Chu Jin La Zhen Nan Bar De Yen Zhen Tum Yen De Ma Ta Yen Zhe Da Wa Wu De Xie De Zhen Zhe Be Jiang Zoi Che Ong A Hong A Hong Ong A Hong.我们却愿他把人间线，这公把人念就谈把你，强大多见强万就把人。假如王婆娘没人见吧，真见早就拉马做南堂，轮着对见对面卡乱的，这个就也当拉也做，却那你也大不跑站的，把我看着马身胸着的。 Rana ye shen je se rong we ne Ka song che song tan jin jam zhe so Nam jo Tsok ye se me ge dong we xiu je son dem na ngon je to dan ze we nye gong de le yang da de la na me ba ye nian zhen zhe ma jiang ben do jian qiu nam da cuo jian qu ben ge luan de bai jian ji gong dan ba be la na a la ye ma ru ye ye ro ye ye xian san ban zu zhou gong san ye to ban de ba ye ga na za zhe ga dong be la na da dang ka nya sim jin ma le ba so nye ra zo le zhe zhe na ta lan gu ye to ban ze so e da zo zang ma to le se de ngan zhong ro ren ne ngan zhen ban de tam je ren jin ju tam ju ju ne dong ne wan ze wa kong xie xian nam je ce ban jo ba je ba tang mu ba nan je wang de ne jiang de no zha ge zhou ren chen len zu wang ge zhe de wan zha ge ne ga nan za kun da ga zha zha ma wo ta xie dong nie de ne ta song jiu de jin nan da jie jie zong zhe wei yan la de nam da ran se a la ngom tsara man ga che de ran ngom tong wei de nian re ye xie jiao la ye re do me ben an de zhou la pe Dewa Chinto Kaju Chishine Kanjo Doche Panto Soku La Piso Chena Yinsen Dangpa Niye Shine Lunji Pawo Kamo Soku La Piso Samje de tu bawe ya ye che une hada ye she gunpo soko la piso je tu mele tinda ye ro ye ne Ing so da ma sa mi so ko
kunze sojedapa choijeine nyoma sencheruji sokola pesu avo dejo kapalaye soyoginante shana dusinane damje shinjami nazo yeshiduse chinchirang lapi lonjo gana saji kadun laruso zazo kolonade umaye ina Tachirubi Zanshi Shichami Mata Gazeroye Chinchiram Labe Linji Dewa Chindu Sokola Roso Chuli dochin nawe chojong ge uso usa ishi nandi donza shishami sato tagumeka shinchirang labe sojo nama chimpu sokola roso tujo jepe pawo najo jebomo duwa choji kuru jekala roshin Japji doje najo samlamatine najo umedrola tomi de petro nuyo damze sobla gaje shin Sami de chimroyi, temi de nishi. Use ishin nimbo, luja de tani, kusum rasha jawi, mulam chishu.
Om Samanga Chudayin Rangon Tongwe Tenye Chenjebe Yeshi Jowa Rido Mebe Ngande Ro Alala page number 27. Om Akaromakam Sarva Dharmana Adem de Pena Tudo Aon De So De Lam Lom Jia Chen De Xiang A De Zeng A Den Tan Ze Che Ba Wong Kan Zhou Song Ma Tan Jie Ba Zhe Ba Zhong Zhen Jie Den Cun Zhen Go Jie Ba Re Ye Lang Om Shen Cun Jie Ne Jia Ge Yin Tan Den Zhong Hua Tang San Jie Den Be Che Zi San Be Tu Zhou We Le Gong Tong Min Zhe Ba Name Zi Zhang Ba Len Okay, now we lamb offering. Many lambs we offering. You can realization, a lot. You can read your language. I read better, okay? Ren jian le zhe man me gong wen de dong sun ji dian kam dan nyam jie jie
The oil
ta
within
ye
each
jiang
light,
zuo da
endless
wen
city
ma
and its
ke
gate,
we
as large
ma
as
mi
Mount
dong
Meru.
we re
There are
jia tam
100
ji
million of such
su
lamps
jie san jie
appear
nan
before
jie
each
jing
Buddha
a
of 10
re zhang
directions.
ne dong
They are
zi
like
re re sa
spelling
wa
the
jie
doom of
ho
ignorance
ne
throughout
si
all
be zi
places of
mo min
existence,
jie ne
from up
nan mi
above the
nya kam
highest peaks
yin
down
jie
to the hells of endless being.
More Momba Wood Tanze de Choja Sanje Namje
May
Shanton
they
Sho
reveal the Buddhas and
On
Bodhisattvas
Bezara
of 10
Aloke
directions.
Awo
Ra'aloke Ahum.
Yalong Yang
The pure
Kong
oil of
Nanda Chuje
Namadhatu
Yenja
indicates the open
Markata
space of being's
Renja
basic
Sanja
nature. The
Semja
5 forms of the
Dungla
Bodhisattva
Jaru
spontaneously
Kama
ablaze
Dundra
upon the wick of precious
Dune Ramzon
Bodhicitta.
Yeshe
When the light of
Ombaje
self-originated
Lama
wisdom
Yedan
blazes,
Kandro
I present it as
Somanza
an offering to
Nyamja
the Gurus,
Kanyen
Vidam,
Chodon
Bhaktinis, and Dhammapalas.
Mujazo
These men have
Oengara
precious and
Dewa
bestow supreme
Jagane
compensation.
Dharma
Thank
Bala
you, Dewa,
Saparava
Bhakti, Dhammapalas,
Aloge
Saparewa,
Barda
Alokam,
Zaso
Bhaktichasoha.
Maho Ngom
Ima Ho,
Maison
this wondrous and amazing light,
De
shining brightly,
Gazan
I offer
Sanje
to the
Dongza
1,000 Buddhas.
Lazo Ba
Of
Ramjam
this
Soje
fortunate
Shin
and to the
Kama
Gurus, Vidams,
Lebe
Bhaktinis, Dhammapalas,
Lama
and the
Yedan
Mandala
Kandro
deities in the endless pure
Jungo
lands
la
of the
zo
10
na lan
directions,
bo
leaving none
ye
aside
re
in
ro
this
ne
life
ne
and in
ye
all the
re sim je
future
na
lives.
ta
May
tan
sentient
de
beings
ne
enter
te ra tam
samsaric
je
space
de san
directly
je
see
shin
the
kan
Buddhas
tam
and
je
their pure
mo
land. And may they not
Abaning Goni Daye Mesho Gonjo Sumdan Zasun La Soja Pampananga Daveram Tone Dimben Taya Molanta Tadani Dandra Barsinje Lo Deada Benzandreya Avam Bodana Yezoa. Okay, pigeon number Lamanchuba pigeon number 15. Lamanchuba Sadhana pigeon number 15. Chobja de San Jarwa Tamje Ko Song To Jang O Sen La Bi Sa San Jawe Jang Go Ren Nan She Ya Se Ju Bar Je La So Wan De Je Le Zhe Ge Do Bar Sen Je La Zong Ze Long Ge Do Bar Sen Je La Sem Ni Ju Ge Do Bar Sen Je La Jie San Jie Do Bar Sen Je La Xie Se Da Ben Ko Zo La Man De La Me Zhan Zhen Do Ge Dewa Ni Ka Man Ten Se Wen Che Dan Ni Jie Ni Yen Ten Be Zhe Ye Ren Da Jian Wan Ye Le De Ke Ye Sa Wen Zhen Tam Ne La Ma O Bon Ran Xin De Zhen Ne Ran De La Me San Sen Tang Ran Ge Ko Sen Nian Ba Qin Bo Ju An De Tar Par Din La Ma Le Gong Xin Chu Do Song De Ye Be Ge Zo Jie Kam Song Kor Wa Ne Den Zhou Gong Kong De Yong Jie La Ma To Zeng O Dong A Te Be Xian Da Nam Sem Xie Zhen Jian La Ma Ju Be Cong Nam Jie San Sun Yong Te Te Ye Jie Ge Gong Xia Jin Chong En Zhe Be Zha Okay, Amitabha Sadhana, page number 28. Oh, now we dissolved. Okay, now we finish everything practice, you know. Jom Den Gong Bo San Jie We Ban Me Zhe Jin Jar Se Zhe Jin Jar Se San Zen Pa Be Ca Nyo Mon Zho La Tui Jie Ra Gong La Da Zo De Jin Xian Den Jin De So An Jie Tui Jie Tam Jia Jie Yin De Tu Dam Ma Ye Tui Jie Wan Ge La Ling In Ta Zen Kor Wa Tong Zhou Ne ta da ni den ren ban ze de so te da dong xiao zhan bi ju ge wei nan de tu le tu jie wang man zhe da zong zhe wei nian gan tan be mo dan zhen lo long che ba ran sa li xie dan mi qu ge gong ba mon jie le san sar dong zhen mi zhe zhang an de yang
Transcendent Conqueror, Protector Buddha Amitabha, and noble assembly of loving Bodhisattvas, compassionately look upon us afflicted beings and guide us to the pure land of Sukhavati. In accord with your past bodhicitta vows, not wavering from the sacred bond, deity with great compassion, please exhaust all negative karma and empty samsara from its depths. At this very moment, please act as our guide. As I, with intense devotion, have thus invoked the enlightened mind, great light blaze of compassion radiate from the heart of Amitabha and dissolve into the hearts of myself and all beings. Self-grasping, misconceptions, delusion have collapsed in themselves. The state of selfless Dhammakaya is realized, and I rest in the nature of clarity and emptiness, free from grasping and elaboration.
and ta nam ba gong de le yong we so nan ta ye tam ba kan ta zhou wa dong er che wo jian wa na wu ban me be ne ra to ba shu
By all the limitless and sacred merit obtained through this meditation and recitation, may all beings drowning in the river of suffering attain the supreme state of Amitabha.
红日觉可观强公婆把灭龙个在等家是三不错，这个年的这种可解决，若难的见这不着急。
Of Bodhisattvas and Nimanakayas, the gathering of Shravakas and Arhats, together with your retinue, please endow all beings with the auspiciousness to progress to Sukhavati.
八面光着眼的，若我即将马伦巴，地也萨朗古巴哟。
By this furthest practice, may I quickly realize Buddha Amitabha, and may all sentient beings, without exception, be established in that state.
黑马乌阳光在三界南湾，他也唐也是叫我独己进波当，愿得三班推荐东南巴，三界三千八面可见。 对将我们在巴的灭巴耶，对我今天加为健康的大健的别就马满结完一结把满。 对人间的难得相当兄弟给大家莫拉东的。 Joya
Emahu, marvelous. In the center is the Buddha Amitabha, boundless light. To his right is Chenrinzig, the Lord of great compassion, and to his left is the Bodhisattva Vajrapani, the Lord of great power. They are surrounded by an inconceivable assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Extraordinary limitless peace and happiness is the Buddha field called bliss endowed. When I and all beings pass from this life, may we be born there, unhindered by another samsaric birth. Once born there, may we behold the face of the Buddha Amitabha, boundless light. By the power of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, bless me that I may attain this aspiration without hindrance. Teyata Pensajaya Awa Buddha Naye Soha.
Can you read English?
May all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and 3 times think of me. I rejoice in their accomplishments of the 2 accumulations. This virtue I offer to the Triple Gem, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. May the teachings of the Buddha flourish. I dedicate the merit to all sentient beings. May all sentient beings attain enlightenment. May these virtues gathered here ripen in my mind stream. By purifying the 2 defilements and accumulate merits, may the life, health, practice, and realization increase. In this lifetime, may I attend the 10 bhumis. When we leave this life, may we be born at once in Dewa. After having been born and having awakened as the lotus blooms, at that very moment, may I attain enlightenment. After reaching enlightenment, till samsara is empty, may we liberate all sentient beings by the virtue of my miraculous powers. May Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, arise where it has not been. Where it has arisen, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. The 3 jewels and 3 roots, trustworthy source of refuge, and in particular the Lord of the land of snow, Avalokitesvara, Jitsuntara, Guru Padmasambhava, I supplicate you, please follow your previous pledges. Bestow blessings that this aspiration prayer may be fulfilled most perfectly. Due to the degeneration of times when thoughts and deeds of beings are perverted, and the inner and outer elements have lost their balance, men and cattle are seized by epidemic disease previously unheard of. Intruding Rahus, Nagas, powerful demons and dark forces, blight, frost and hail, bad harvest, warfare, and so forth, erratic rainfall, heat, misery and droughts in the world, destructions by the elements such as earthquakes and the threat of fire, and in particular barbaric offenses causing harm to the teachings are rampant. May all types of harm and injury around the world be swiftly pacified and overcome. May precious and supreme bodhicitta spontaneously arise in the mind streams of all beings, human and non-human, and may they be free from destructive thoughts and deeds. May all be endowed with a loving mind for one another, and may well-being, glory, and prosperity prevail throughout the world. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and wide and everlast. By the truthful power of the 3 roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by any root of virtue existing in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our perfectly pure highest intention, may the fruition of our supplication and aspiration be attained. By this virtue, may I achieve the all-knowing state, and by defeating all enemies' confusion, the cause of suffering, may all who travel on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara. In order to train just like the hero Manjushri who knows reality as it is, and just like Sambhatabhadra as well, I completely dedicate all this goodness, just as they did, by the blessing of the Buddha who attained the 3 kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging, changeless nature, by the blessing of the indivisible assembly of the Sangha, may these prayers be accomplished as I have dedicated. By the virtuous accumulations of the 3 times of myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by these roots of virtue, may I and all sentient beings swiftly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. In this pure realm, surrounded by snow mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. All-powerful Avalokitesvara, Tenzin Gyatso, may you stay firmly until the end of samsara. You are the embodiment of all the precious ones. You, a great being, are the holder and promoter of the teachings of the Shakya Lion. Your perfect actions are for the liberation of sentient beings. May you, the Jetsun Lama, whose enlightened activities are spontaneously present, live long. precious holder of the triple gem of Drukongpa, who preserves the indisputable practice of the profound Dharma, who has realized the sublime truth which reveals peace and illumination. May you, who relieve the suffering of limitless beings, live long. The one known in the Holy Land as Arya Deva, emanated into the Gar clan of Eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the hard son of Jiten Songkong. May the life of glorious Gachin remain steadfast for 100 aeons. In this age of strife, when the victor's teachings faces hardship, through his powerful Vajra-like discipline and vows, he takes on himself the heavy responsibility of the unbiased teaching. May Gachin, the son of the teaching, live long. I pray that my Lama may have good health and long life, that his Dharma activities spread far and wide, and that I will never be separated from him. In all the activities of the glorious Lama, may doubt never enter my mind for a moment. May I be able to see the purity of your actions, and with deepest devotion, I pray that your blessings enter my mind. May all sentient beings have happiness, and may all of the lower realms be emptied. May the aspirations of all the bodhisattvas on the different bhumis be fulfilled accordingly. May the teaching of the great Drukungpa Ratnasri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara.
Okay, now we auspicious praying. Every year we do Tashisho, Everybody have kata,
So auspicious prayer.
I say Tashisho, then you do this. Okay. Can you show everyone? Jack, you here? Show everyone. Can you on video? Everyone, can you on video? We auspicious, then become everything auspicious. Okay, everyone have kata? Have, right? Okay. You can take here, Om Sodan Choda Jashiba Jerje Shen Yong Se Daba Podran Choba Dorjen Chanchen Dan Pardin Tilla Naros Sun Lo Jejun Ma Jebe Jejebe Lam Jashi Sha Jashi Kanje Dejen Chujaga Pame Yongden Renjian Jamsen Sojen Jeden Male Chan Gompo Pamo Jeba Jashi Omen Nim Chon Dragon the Pazawa Lama Rumboy Gunzin Dam Bombardation Son Tijin Chujang Aro Pada Toto Bem Dorjen Jang Pasanje Deya Jashi Tomara Bardan Targe Ken Sabye Jujan Demas Deza Dawa Rumboy Che Tamche Deya Trashi Jo Laba Sunje Jujan Megan Tarzan Doba Des Doba Sojan Gendon Deba Trashi Jo Dezum Shivza Jankor De Chujan Chunye Yerme Jabame Barangunje Tindra Namsam Jaye Sho Nimi Dining Chenjong Taje Jeban Talende Kangde Mene Tawan Dando Jaye Sho Sinla Topjeng Shawa Sare Junche Mengai Jinga Dribe Wimba Ye Gomba Jashi Sho Juba Koma Nam Taran Nyanga Mibe Singe Yinja Zawaramene Juba Lapchin Jashi Sho Jare Shinkan Zamland Namjura Soro Bai Dojim Donjon Nejan Cho Nene Sho Zobja Jashi Sho Bedan Zore Magwe Ibiana 心。一见到若八三单着顿论节之八，才能就给这些小共同啊，咱节第八节第八咱节第八，每个节那用的不跟前当别是这些小送第八。没不见个家本把那种路上马的名字把中央出去这些。我山南看着吧，也算西藏马来巴，农村没关亲戚，对，我也这些小别人不去呀，可上。着关节的尖叫用的渐渐现在办这这些小。他们关节夹不的紧着完整的家眷就东啊是个马的。拉光球甚至这些小没到看的龙节把嘎巴的嘛，接近来当嘎巴的把也当老爷这些小，年小这边看着当切包二年为内，当最近那送这边看着南街这些小，我中间的接近啊人这把是不看是，预计用啊也别去讲数码南街这些小，那就弄不。这些小人拉出去送给这些，他这准备突击这些，加入各种的这些小。Okay, every auspicious ready.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Sancho Simcho Rumbo Je Ma Je Ba Nan Je 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 Ba Nyam Ba Me Ba Yang Kong Ne Kong Den Pe Wai Sho. Finish? Yes, Rinpoche, finish. So rejoice, everyone. We have now come to the end of the retreat. So the retreat has been a great success, and we truly rejoice, everyone, on the immeasurable merits that has been accumulated. We're immensely grateful for everyone, to our sponsors, to our participants, to our volunteers, in this Ami Dewa recitation retreat. So we are especially honored to and very grateful to His Eminence Gache Rinpoche, who has been taking time to give us the precious teachings, and also for our resident teacher, Dozen Dondro Rinpoche, who has been presiding over the 4 days of retreat and giving us precious teachings at the 10th Ami Dewa recitation retreat, benefiting all of us. So do we need Ina to translate, Rinpoche? Or Dozen Rinpoche?
Yes.
Do you need Ina to translate?
Something needs to say, right? You mean?
Yes. Okay. So yes. And later, Ina. Yeah.
Ina is there.
Oh, okay. Tene ngarang so tene amadewa tongrup tengjibade be yabo chinen rup songs. Chortangi na ta teren kazan zambale na ta tingin se na ta tingin ride yores. Tingin ba. Ne jikarpa ta tingin jene tene matsama natsa. Semti donga mambo je yopal tine tene machi bachane ta nordine tingin pa chabares. 다 ndri tingin ji nane tene ngarang so ta amadewa tongrap chimo chok thoba pe hachang ge sonam chimbores tene lapar de ngarang so tene jabjing gar chen bo cheta ba ngone gewe hin sanji ma cha pa sanjo simba chimbo ndri ji ge tene amadewa wo chine tene ngarang so ti ching khona na tene shok thoba ndoya tene mo cheba chra mambo ngarang so sonam sa bala tene ndo ta ba tene ngana solo kokap chunga res te hachang karchen bore de chame ngu seng go res lama cheta amade tungrap chok chuba res maung pala chok chuba re de pala chuba res yena ya chapjing karchen boje tab amade tungrap ke tene uan u shabla tene ngana so hyot panda hachang ke nda tab pek ma sing ngana so 공부를 했는데 다 가와 당원에 가서 가와 잠보 말아이나 학장게 가와 잠보 근데 인상고요 드네 된데 드네 지랑소야 오늘 가와 잠보 레상고요 맞아 창마드네 렌치드 드네 럼버체게 자워드 드네 아무데어 동접 초토바데 드네 문제 수남 어떻게 드네 종아레스.
So now we have accomplished the 10th Amitabha mantra recitation retreat and accomplished it excellently. Especially this is a very negative time. This is like a dark time where we experience an age of disease. And during this time, people are sick and are worried and they suffer. And due to that, they experience a lot of unhappiness. That's why we call these times like dark or negative times. And during such a time, being able to hold such a great Amitabha retreat is actually an incredible merit. And especially that we were able to hold this retreat led by His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche, who really is an inconceivable spiritual master, a great bodhisattva. So that we were able to share the mandala together with him under his guidance, that actually is an incredible merit. That is the merit that we have accumulated from previous lifetimes. As a result, we now have this opportunity. And therefore, it is very important that we all recognize that. Now, so we can practice such an Amitabha retreat at any time, of course, in the past, in the future, and so on. But to have the opportunity to have someone like Garchen Rinpoche enter this mandala and preside over the Amitabha retreat, that is truly a very rare opportunity. And I believe myself to be extremely fortunate for this opportunity, and also think that you are all extremely fortunate. So the fact that we were able to hold this retreat together with Garchen Rinpoche again this year, this is really due to a great deal of merit that we have accumulated in the past.
Tene 단도 타워 럼보체 게테네 원진나네 마란 솔은도 타버 고갑 나와들 나랑 거네나 럼보체라 년이 투지체 쇼고요. tene tata ngaran so ta Singapore chuso zor sebeta chuso mangbo jege tene nyamro ge tene talo amadewa tongtobde nyamyo nang toba jongyore tene amadewa and 다 파치는 거 전에 다치 클래스 랭아 저때 다왔던 치 당부 다왔던 치 찍는 거 저더니 아무데가 님바사야 된지 tene 보 나노네 난가고 안에 잡조 망보게 님바 망보 산제서 대나이게 단 잡을래 자카 만자바 망보네 tene 님바사 Tendricene, Sir, Yamjuna, yes. Tene, Tan Dordina, Chusogaka Chiniri, Cabian Pari, Donna, Amandeva, Dalatini, Japju, Shok, Jusum, Senetan Dordina, Tama, Japju Nani, Tama Latini, Yang Tabane, to Cheshugi. Then Yamjo Nani, Tamjilaya, to Cheshugi. Te Tabatini, Yamjo Namatava, the Nitzer Nimpa, San, it's a tongue, Bordina, Nani, Tamjilaya, to Cheshugios. That day, Tabatini, gave a lapochin the. Then Josemchin Tam, Dongal Tarvata, youngest, Tarankatsantini. Tara toyum nedolatine mambo che jongrugo tan dordi는 가서 발도살 빠시거다 다 카히진하는 mambo 지 중고여와 정송하시 다된 가서 통산에 다대 중고여만 통산 대답했더니 심지 mambo 중고여래 대 탐제 발도살 빠리 대 탐제야 발드 닌조레 전에 산지여 밤에 신데 제타바당 드네양 대답하다라 내도데 쪼르세베 네파 mambo여와 대 탐제 네파 탐제야 내를 뉴도 좋았다 Dona tene nayam te nyur de chene tene anzamle tar ke tene dechi dimba yonga ke tene mo molam rangge na shugi tene namba choge teta tene tukji mola jama chomba nanju ke chembore shiai dan dor dena ngara to chamala sonam lapo che yu de bare sonam lapo che te tene ma hondu ngaranzo nga yan trol deni ki ngwa che da chera so ma thang deni ki ngwa che ni pala nupa de ngke soge jo la san cho sen pin sen yona nupa de che ge yore de de chera so ngwa che na den den pin to ja chen bo yore o de de nga so chap ji de ni sur so na cha la sa yore pa ngwa yang nga so cha la sin de ni de tham ching ngi de nga tham che le se wa o de de ngwa nan ji da tene tata nga so lama ge be hin Jode betene chapjeng garchen bochena gonlo jach changa sempe gonlo jach chabja sen gonlo chembore tene kongta betene jawa 탐진 진바양 gonlo chembore teta nga so changgu namba nye ta gonlo chemboyong teta don nona gibehin mambo jode te 탐지양 tene kse shape yongda tin betene chama kete ngwa molan do tujin hanon Tene ngaranso ko sem진 탐제양 tene je hibde 푸숨 초바 영화 안도는 무소소 근도 보통 탐진을 봐 지니 받치 먼저 봐 사와라는 로야 어때 탐지에나 뭐 뭐는 자마 총반난죠 어서 쉬고요스 참마가 됐다면 나는 나지
And I would like to thank His Eminence Gacho Rinpoche from the bottom of my heart for giving us this opportunity to have him preside over this retreat again. And also we were able to hold this retreat together, led by the Singapore Center, and many other centers joined this year again for the 100 million Amitabha Mantra recitation. And we've actually already started the Amitabha Mantra recitation on July 1st, last month. And we have received mantra submissions from all over the world, from Tibet, the Gar Monastery, and also the nunnery. They have submitted many of their mantras. And then the disciples throughout the world have submitted many mantras and took part in this way. So I'm very grateful for that. And I also would like to thank everyone who has joined the center, everyone who has supported working for the center, the translators, anyone who had given any contribution, any support to this Amitabha retreat, whether it is directly or indirectly or in any other way. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And thank you for joining the retreat. And even if you were not able to actually join the retreat, also thank you for submitting the mantras that you have accumulated. The merit that we have accumulated is vast, and it is for the sake of separating all sentient beings from suffering. And especially now where a pandemic is spreading around the world, many people are sick, many people have died. If you just think the last month, how many people have died. So we hear about some, we don't hear about all, but many people are dying. So this is like a new transitional, like a period. So we dedicate this merit so that all those beings become liberated from these negative states of existence and take birth in the Pure Land of Dewa Chen. And also we dedicate, I pray that all the disease, many people are very sick, that all their disease, all their sickness will be quickly healed. And then having healed all illness, I pray that the entire world will experience perfect happiness. So this is my dedication prayer. And it is also important that you make your own dedication prayers, because we all have accumulated a vast amount of merit together. And now when we dedicate this merit, then whether it is me sitting up here on the throne praying, or you sitting on the ground praying, the power of the prayer is the strongest when from whoever cultivates a mind of bodhicitta, an altruistic mind. Whoever has that, the power of their aspiration is the greatest. So therefore, since we have accumulated vast merit, we also must perform a vast dedication together, and dedicate it for the dispelling of all that suffering. And then also the long life of the spiritual masters. Now, His Eminence Gajun Rinpoche is 84 years old. He's already elderly. And then also His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, is elderly. And then the two Chetsang Rinpoches are also elderly. But they are with us. And so we should dedicate our virtue for their long life and for the perfect peace and happiness of all sentient beings living in samsara. That all of their wishes will be fulfilled, that they may be free of negative circumstances and obstacles, that all their activities will be successful. So this is the prayer that we should all make together. I don't have a sound. I don't hear anything. Hello?
Hello, Koda.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah. Tene Kimbo Randra, Nyema Lama, Lama Pasan, Lama Tundra, Donna Lama, Kona Mambo Nyamju now, Japju now, and Dala and Tapane to Cheshus.
And then I would also like to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to the many lamas who have joined this retreat, such as Kempo Rangdur, Nimam, and Lama Pasang, Lama Dondrop, and so on, and all the other lamas.
That
is it. Thank you, everybody. Tashidelek.
Thank you very much, Rinpoche. So, over the past 4 days, we have welcomed retreats from a lot of... Give me a second. Right. Over the past 4 days, we have welcomed retreatants, like what Rinpoche said, from over like 40 countries. And due to the time constraint, we are able to read them out individually. But rejoice your participation for the international Sangha community. And our Sangha community have also started to submit their mantra count from all over the world before the retreat has started. So it is really a collective effort from all around the world. And we would also like to thank the support that is being received from many Kachin centers around the world. Thank you very much for your kind support. We do have our sister centers from Vietnam, the Drukong Kachin, Phun Sot Ling, Hanoi, Driga Amitabha Center, Ho Chi Minh, the Gachin Institute, Japan, the Drukung Kagyu Ratnasri, Moscow, Taiwan Gachin Dharma Institute, Gachin Li Yongkyap Ling, Scotland, Drukung Kagyu Tengeling, Croatia, Gachin Foundation, Germany, and many more. And we do apologize if we have missed out any. And just like what Rinpoche has said, we really thank our Lama Lopsang and Lama Lopsang, Lama Nima, Lama Nongdrup from Lime Pergeling Monastery, Lama Pasang from Rinchen. Let's give them a big hand. And also Lama Dronjup from Rinchen. And we have Kempurangdo from the Drukung Kagyu Changchup Ling. So really appreciate all the lamas, and we are honored to have your presence all the way, internationally, and for your support and your assistance in all this auspicious retreat. Of course, we need to thank all our translators, Ina, our English translators, Hannah, Lan-an, Asuko-san, and Rasha is Sasha. So without you guys, it would be very difficult for our international community to join us online. All right. So because Drawsy Rinpoche has guided and presided us very well, we are very happy and very honored to announce that with all our efforts collectively and internationally, and with the blessings of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, we have exceeded our target of 100 million mantra recitation. The total mantra recitation is 363,390,192 mantras. Rejoice, everyone, rejoice. Right. So really, this is all thanks to a lot of it, a large part of it goes to Dorzen Rinpoche. Over the past 13 years, under our resident teacher, Dorzen Dronjut Rinpoche, who has actually lead us and presided this teaching, the center has actually grown from strength to strength. And the center now holds regular retreats and various activities. And of course, they have now gone virtual in the COVID times. Not only has Dorzen Rinpoche benefited countless of Dharma friends here locally in Asia, he has also spread the Dharma to other parts of Asia and Europe. So he's really instrumental in the 100 million recitation retreat, and we are really blessed for him to lead us in the retreat. We would now like to invite the president of Driga Tutun Dargeling, which is the organizing committee, to present flowers on behalf of Driga Tutun Dargeling and all the students.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rinpoche. I mean, this is really 13 years of your hard work and dedication, and really presiding over this 4 days has been very hard work to you. Not only us, the Driga Tutun Dargeling Center, who wants to thank you. We also have the Drukung Kachin Punsok Ling, Hanoi. They have requested for some airtime for them to thank you, Rinpoche. Can the admin please put it over to Drukung Kachin Punsok Ling, Hanoi? Could we unmute them, please? Oh my God, that's so cute, Rinpoche. Well, there is a Drukung Kachin Punsok Ling and all the disciples there, all the way from Hanoi, linking up with us. Right. And the next, we do have a thank you video for Rinpoche. Dorzen Rinpoche, this is a surprise for you, and to thank you for, the hard work. Admin, please play the video. Thank you.
Om
So thank you everyone for your kind words. And often you mentioned that it is due to my kindness, and to some extent that it is true, but I am more like the head of a person. But then the head also needs legs and hands to do things. And all of those legs and hands are all those who support these activities, like the volunteers and everyone else who work very hard. And in particular, Dorjin Rinpoche, who really has a very firm determination. Actually, our mind is the same, but his determination, the strength of his mind is even greater than my own. And he has been here for so many years, and he put his whole life into it, and he worked so hard. And also with the help of so many members and volunteers and so on. And because of its importance in the future, it is my wish that this retreat, this Amitabha Drupchen, will be carried into the future again and again, that it will not be interrupted. And for that to happen, I gave Dorjin the responsibility to be in charge of that. So I ordered him to please make sure that this retreat will continue on year by year here in Singapore. It is for the benefit of all sentient beings. And for this reason, I appointed him with this responsibility. And our bodies really might seem different, but our minds are one and the same. So Dorjin Rinpoche's mind and my own mind, there is no difference at all. And as I said before, except for that his determination, his courage is even greater than my own. So without all of that, without those legs and hands and so on, we couldn't do any of that. So that is all of our common outcome together. So therefore I ask you to please always keep that in mind. It is very important that every year we continue with this tradition of holding the Amitabha Drupchen here. And remember that our minds are the same.
We want to thank you for the guidance for the past 13 years. We hope you have a good health, long life, and Dhamma activities spread far and wide. Om Tare Du Re Mama Ayujana Puye Pushwing Guru Soha you.
Dearest Dosing Dandru Rinpoche, thank you for making this year's retreat possible. We wish you good health and happiness and all the best in spreading Dharma forever.
Dashidale Doji Rinpoche, thank you for keeping this Amidewa retreat going on in this tough time. Thank you for leading us on this retreat. We're very happy to have you here in Singapore. Thank you, Rinpoche.
Rinpoche, Katinche.
Rinpoche, many ありがとうございます。
リンポチェ、いつもありがとうございます。みんなでタルゲンの勉強をしています。
Dear Rinpoche, thank you so much for the teachings. Good health and long life to you always.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Long life, Rinpoche.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you, Dashidale Rinpoche. Best wishes for you.
Dashidale Gachen Rinpoche, Dashidale Dozin Rinpoche, thank you very much. We love you so much.
Gachen Rinpoche, Dozin Rinpoche.
Everybody sanga ho, everybody sanga ho, everybody sanga ho, everybody sanga ho.
Ina, can you please read the translation for this?
What's all about me? So changing the mask of the stone. Take the harder day, sitting with the long way. Now, go up to Singapore. I'm going to walk the time. Kalima has a period. You know, that among Roma Mahfog, you can holiday, go from the couple. It's a donjin, Shirakan, immediately. Holding Tapanity, from a something 네 시합에서 어디다가 무슨 아무튼 좀 톡톡 좋아하지 이분이 얘기는 또 도진이 지도다 대략적인 생각을 보면서지 라마도 보면서지 라마도 보면서 그래서 상관도 보이는데 그랬더니 라마도 보면서 지라고 그래서 밤에 그때 톡톡 좋아 내일 식비 담기거든 저는 게다 쓰는 정도들 그렇게 완전히 그래 밤에 소다 제발이 저러가 밤에 영소를 민망시 참여감이나 참여도 못하다더라 밤에 쫓치고리 지금 가는 된 고수가 코랑이 됐다가 돌진을 그게 제일 것도 참아주니 거기 가정이 하다야 두상거리 나라니 그냥 타반이 된 돌진은 저요 그게 제시로인지
So we all would really like to know what Gachen Rinpoche is talking about just now. Ina, do you mind if you can translate for us, please?
Yeah, I have it on a different screen. I sent it to Shu Hui. I hope if I change the screen, I can read it still. Can you hear me still?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Then, you can hear me, right? Then I can read it?
Yes, please.
All right, awesome. This, so Rinpoche was saying, this grand Amitabha recitation retreat has been held in Singapore for quite some time now, and it has brought about incredible benefit to sentient beings. Since I cannot travel at this time, I have been worried about what will happen to the Amitabha retreat in Singapore. Even if the disciples as a whole hope for it to happen, if there is no one who oversees it, it will be difficult to bring it together. But Dorjin possesses wisdom that is connected to compassion. He loves the disciples from the bottom of his heart, and he wants to benefit the world. This is where his wisdom comes from. The fact that we were able to hold the 100 million Amitabha mantra recitation retreat is mainly due to Dorzin's great determination. As a result of this, the Singapore Center was able to host the Amitabha retreat, where the Singaporean disciples and American disciples and so forth could join together as being of one mind. Disciples and Lama were able to connect. There is nothing greater that can be done to benefit all sentient beings than this. Those who have passed away receive our roots of virtue, and those who are alive. And for those who are alive, this practice is a healing ceremony. For those who are alive, Amitabha is Amitayus. For those who have passed away, he is Amitabha. For those who are not able to engage in extensive retreats, which is the majority of us in the East and West, Amitabha is most important. Dorjin is the one who started this retreat in the past, and for him, and for that, I would like to thank him. All of us have to remember his kindness again and again. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to say thank you to Dorjin, and I love him very much.
Cannot hear.
Chin, we can't hear you.
I'm sorry, it's being muted. Yes, I'm so sorry. This is a technical error. Yeah, so I was saying thank you very much, Dorjin Rinpoche, and all of us around the world, all the disciples, we love you very much too. And for all of us who really, really love Rinpoche, I mean, yeah, and all the participants, please, we are going to allow you to start your video and microphone. Do offer your kata and to wave at Dorjin Rinpoche and really to thank him and also rejoice everyone for completion of this Amidewa recitation retreat.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you,
Rinpoche.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Thank you,
Thank you,
Lama.
Thank you,
Good health, long life.
Thank you, Lama.
Healthy.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all from Mexico.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Parents and brothers and sisters.
Thank you. Very much. Life, Rinpoche. Good health, Rinpoche.
And can everyone
Thank
wait?
you, Rinpoche, dear teacher.
Can everyone please hold your kata high up to offer it as a sign of appreciation to Dorjin Rinpoche? And then we will take beautiful photos together. Yeah, so can everyone please hold your kata high up as a token of appreciation to offer it to Dorjin Rinpoche, and then we will slowly take beautiful group photos that will keep in memory for a long time to come. Yeah, so please hold your kata high up, put it down, and then keep waving until Dorjin Rinpoche finish saying bye-bye to everyone before he leaves his throne seat.
I don't have a kata.
All right, everyone, please wave.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Long life, Rinpoche.
Thank you. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Yes, let's keep on waving and to show our appreciation to Dorjin Rinpoche. Rinpoche is looking in the video that we have, and looking at the screen, and he's looking at each and every one of us. But because we have like so many of us here, he needs some time to scroll through everyone. So please do continue waving the kata, and so that Rinpoche can see each and every one of us. Thank you to the international community, to the sponsors, to our participants. This has really been a great thing. COVID didn't stop us. We still continue to have our annual recitation retreat. We continue to be over 100 million mantras being recited. Merits are immeasurable. So really rejoice everyone. Long life Rinpoche!
Long life,
Very soon. This is the place.
It's really awesome and really the blessings of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas that all of us can come here online, accumulate here online, and to have this recitation retreat together. Keep your kata flying high. Do have some brothers and sisters from different time zones, and some of them came at 2 a.m. just to attend the retreat together with us.
When they take another, can't see whether they are taken or not yet.
You can unmute your mic and say anything, and say thank you. So you haven't given the rights. You can unmute your microphones.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Long life, Rinpoche. Thank you, Rinpoche. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you.
everyone.
Watching, but check it out.
Thank you so much,
Thank you, Rinpoche. Thank you all from Mexico.
Okay. Yeah.
Rinpoche. Long life. Thank you. Everyone.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche. See you very soon.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Thank you, Rinpoche. Thank you,
I love you all the
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you Rinpoche.
Kasih Dele Rinpoche.
Bless Rinpoche. Thank you very much. Ashidele.
Long life. Thank you everyone. Thank you Rinpoche.
Bye bye. Oh, it's okay.
Master, thank you so much. Chidele Rinpoche.
Yeah, 谢谢拉玛吉，Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Bây giờ như có đây của em.
Let me see other people. You sure? Just show other. Yeah, that's good. You know, I see myself for her.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Hiya.
Thank you Rinpoche. Thank you Rinpoche.
Con chào bố nhé. Con chào bố. Con chào bố nhé Rinpoche. Thank you Rinpoche. Con chào bố.
Thank you.
Now come to an end. So rejoice and thank you everyone, all the temple and lama and all the students from different parts of the world. Thank you for joining us for this year's retreat. So we hope to see you again next year. So have a
Đây mình
good
làm gì
night.
có hình đâu. Máy của em không có hình. Rinpoche, see you again. Máy của em không có hình, không có
See you
chữ.
again.
Chả bao giờ tham gia được.